Click. Hall log 1223. March 5th, 2048. Nobody has listened. Nothing has changed. But today might be the day that yields progress for the future. See, this dates back to July 2026, when the weight of the world came crashing down. See, just a few months prior in Japan, the annual Antarctic Treaty meeting had taken place to consult the extraction of oil in Antarctica. After an extensive negotiation, the parties agreed to alter the Madrid Protocol and begin recovering oil from Antarctica. They spared no second to start the extraction process. What they found at the bottom of that drill was absolutely breathtaking. It was a massive underground cavern that seemed to go on for hundreds of miles and had depth of over 500 feet, featuring an ecosystem of bioluminescence and life. It was a monumental breakthrough, but it did not last long. Upon further studying the caverns, a team of geophysicists found something dreadful. These underground caverns spanned a lot further and went a lot deeper than just 500 feet. Using advanced laser technology, they mapped the vastness of these caverns to over the size of North America, and at some points having depths of over 10 miles. This new underground world was enormous and was crumbling. The worst part was that the naturally formed ice pillars that were supporting this cavern were melting, and if these pillars fell, so would our world. But I believe I can restore this gleaming city on a hill and extend our years on this earth by tenfold. And this being the issue that I mentioned earlier, I have a solution that I've been working on for 3 years, but I have no way to implement it. It can not only save humanity, but also uncover many more secrets lurking underneath the surface of that snowy coffin doomed to suck up our oceans. Using my degrees in geotechnical engineering and geophysics, I have engineered a way to build giant propeller systems that are tunneled into the Antarctic caverns. These wind tunnels, which will be located in the McMurdo Dry valleys, will use mighty katabatic winds to cool down the ice pillars. It's practically foolproof. The only problem being funding. I have every piece of the puzzle to save humanity, the human race, from lack the financial ability to assemble them. I tried every possible way to raise the money, but it was all fruitless. Not understanding why in the world no one would give their time just to hear what I have to say, I could quite literally hold the answer to this fatal problem, but it only falls on deaf ears. Why would nobody listen? Why are they so blind? Till last week I got a response from Plant Industries. This was my opportunity. This was my chance. Click. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Liam Murchison. Now what can I do for you, son? I hear this may be about some doohickey in Antarctica that's going to save the world. Sitting across from me was a big, burly Texas oil tycoon that can help me save the world. Yes, sir, that is exactly what I'm here for. I've engineered a way to cool down the caverns under the Antarctic and provide time for more permanent solutions. Well, I'll be dadgum. Does this magical invention have a cool name? Yes, I was thinking of calling them the Batic fans, so they utilize the katabatic winds to freeze the caverns. You know what, I like it. Every world-saving invention's got to have a cool name. I ain't smart enough to know the science behind it, but I can get behind something that sounds smart. That's very reassuring to hear. I was hoping that you'd be able to assist in the implementation of the Batic fans. Ah, so that's why you're here. Before I put my money forward, I'd like to know a little bit something about who I'm investing into. My name is Paul, and I work with the leading engineering group in Geotech Labs. When I was young, I found out about the Antarctic caving in, and I wanted to help fix this problem. Well, that sounds very mighty righteous of you to spend all this time trying to save this humanity. So how much will this operation cost? Around $50 billion. $50 billion! Woo-wee! That's a mighty large price tag. Yes, sir, I know it's a lot, but in the end, people know it is worth it because people know what you did for the world. So what am I going to get out of this other than recognition? Sir, given the circumstances, this operation will most likely not yield a return on investment. Good gosh, son, you walk in here and ask I give you a fortune and expect nothing in return? Sir, this could save the world. But that doesn't sound like cash to me. My emotions getting the better of me. But you could save the world. Why must you be so selfish? Sorry, son, but I think it's time you leave. As I walked defeatedly out of the office into my hover roll, I could not shake the thoughts that clouded my mind. It had been so long since I looked up in the sky. It was beautiful and vibrant. People were laughing and playing. The birds were chirping. The leaves danced in the wind. I realized that I've wanted to help this planet for so long as I can remember, but now I'm not certain that I want to be saved. Maybe I should spend my days enjoying the last ones that I have.